Hello, welcome on in. Sorry I've been MIA from the internet for a little bit. Let's let's let me just get how's everyone doing? It's been a little bit. Let me just fix TikTok's camera. Just one moment. Should we do this with the green screen, or are we good with this? Boom. I think we're good like this. Right? Let me... What do you mean no audio is detected? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Now I gotta get the vertical. I should probably do the green screen, that way we can see more. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let me see. If you're over on TikTok, feel free to come over to Switch. If you are not fully able to see anything, hear anything, Switch is the main streaming outlet, and then everything else is just kind of being branched out from there. So let me boop boop boop. Okay, let's without looking at thumbnails of YouTube videos. Wow, an hour, 2 minutes, and 22 seconds. Okay. Okay, let me... Live now on Switch. It'll be interesting if they include a Twitch app. or because the regular Switch did not have a. We'll discuss more, just so people can watch, especially since streaming has gotten so big over the past. Because I believe the Switch has YouTube, so but we'll discuss more. Let me just put on. I can't see chat right now at the moment. Let me just wait and see. Oh, why am I? There we go. PC source show. Well, let me hide Elgato. Okay. Properties. Bam, baby. Boom, baby. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go full screen. There we go, guys. That's weird. You guys can't see it on. Settings. One moment while I. How do we? Oh, how do we break? Do I just add another source? Window capture. Select. There we go. Let me. Sorry about that. Let me just make myself a little bit smaller for the full screen. Again, this may not be perfect, but if you want better visuals, come over to Twitch. It's right below me. It should be popping up. No, that's TikTok. There it is. As you could tell, it's the same name for all of the socials, or YouTube. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, it's coming out of my speakers. We don't want that. Excuse me, computer. I said I don't want that. Can we hear this? If you're watching, let me know if you can hear. Oh, wait. You probably can't. Ah. Can you hear that? I don't want to keep like having to rewind or because I think now you can hear it. Okay, that should be good. Okay, what I see is that you guys can hear it. So, oh boy, it's Mario Kart. Right off the bat, I know I don't. I know I don't play Mario Kart often, but it's always a fun game, and I'm always down to play Mario Kart. So, let's go. Oh boy, it really is 24 characters. This is my I did see like a moment or two while I was at work, but I couldn't watch this. So, oh, so no spoilers of ahead of the direct. Okay. Oh, we could just play as the cow now. That's nice. Okay. Costume changes. Planes. Oh, I guess they went with planes instead of the gliders. World. Mario Kart World.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo.
Yeah, first off, what is with those subtitles? French. When would I have ever wanted French subtitles?
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Mario Kart Wilds.
The director for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Let's turn off this
Now,
light.
what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I don't know, you tell me. I see grinding, I see wall jumping, I see costume changing.
Mario Kart series is launching
There's new
exclusively on the Nintendo
characters.
Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
First off, I'm not surprised that there's new characters. If you're gonna have 24 players in one race, you need variety. So I can already tell you, unless you can double choose characters, like more than one person can play as Luigi, more than one person can play as Mario, more than one person can play as Peach, and so on and so on. Unless you're allowing that, you're gonna have 30 to 35. Let's make it a nice round. Oh, 35. Because you could put like a random, like a, yeah, 6x6 square. Anyways, like about 35 characters so that there's variety, or else it's gonna be the same 24 every race. but they might add the variety in with multicolor Shy Guys, the multicolor Yoshis. That adds even more variety. But from what I see is that there's costume changes. I don't know if that's an item, and if that's an item, if that affects anything. But that'll definitely add variety of like, oh, I'm picking Mario, you're picking Mario, but I'm Samurai Mario, and you're Cowboy Mario. It adds or the Koopalings, all the Koopas, all the different colors of the Koopas. Wow, look at that. Is this just an overlook at? That looks like Hyrule. Let's just go into. Sorry, I had to say that before we really get into it.
Regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Ooh, snazzy. Oh, like a real King Boo.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What?
In
Okay,
the
Grand
classic
Prix.
Race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Oh.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Oh. Wait. Okay, so in the Grand Prix, you're telling me that GTA Kart. So what you're telling me is that a Grand Prix is more of like a marathon, because once you cross that finish line, I guess you're driving into, maybe like a gate opens and it's like, okay, cool, now you can pass through the gate and move on to the next race. That's cool. So that means last place, you need to hustle. Not only are you like, oh, there's 4 laps. Oh, I got 4 laps that I have to catch up. Oh, well, no. You got 16 laps to make sure that you catch up. Interesting.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Let's continue. Knockout
Race
Tour.
non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Okay. 6 laps?
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
16.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint,
oh God,
you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Okay. So that's in a way like the Grand Prix, but if you're this dude over here doing a sponsorship, free roam. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Let me. I'm getting ahead of myself by looking at the screen. So you're driving. Yeah, as long as you're like on top of the game, you won't get eliminated. I like that.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Yeah, that's
By
GTA.
going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
There's a lot of costumes. They're showing a lot of costumes.
Scenic drives with friends, and even take photos together at different locations. A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
Right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. The little bug dude? Dude, you're gonna be pulling off some obscure characters. There's like the A cast, the B cast, the C cast. Look, Waluigi's like in the D class, and then you have like the ultra supporting extras. Just the people that you see in the background that Mario kind of bonks on their head for a level. So right here, you got Toadette, you got Rosalina, you got Yoshi, Luigi, Mario, Toad, Koopa, you, Birdo, Daisy. Look at her, Daisy. Says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's already 10. 11 for the Goomba. 12 for King Boo. 13 for you. 14 for Bowser. Let's just divert over here. What was that? 13? Oh god, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for Bowser Jr., 16 for Wario, 17 for Peach, 18 for Donkey Kong, 19 for Waluigi, 20 for this guy, 21 for the penguin. I'm telling you, it's so so they don't even have 24 right here on the screen. Maybe in the back. Is that Monty Mole? Is that Monty Mole I see? Right here? You probably can't even see it. Hope there's cart customization. I think so. But there's no glider. It looks like the cart will turn into a plane. Shown here and here. Looks like you could drive a boat. So when you get on water, they probably got rid of the zero gravity. So they got rid of the zero gravity for all that parkour stuff. I'm assuming. I don't know if I noticed any the zero gravity, but that makes sense. That was 8. That was the 8's Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That was their gimmick. A boat. That's weird. I could scroll down when they put it as full screen. Okay.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, I mean, right off of the bat, Yoshi could be 8 characters.
More details about this title will
Now,
be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
Okay, so we can speculate all we want, but they'll talk more about it.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Oh, so it's a launch
We'll
title.
share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Wow.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Listen, I paused so much and chatted. We're
These
only
are the
5
Joy-Con
minutes
2
into
controllers for
There
Switch
they
2.
are. Joy-Con 2. Okay, so they're
And on the
still
right
calling them
Joy-Con 2,
Joy-Con.
we've added a new C button.
There's the elusive C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What do you do? What do you do on the Nintendo Switch? Oh, you have a whole trailer for this. Hello.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Together?
That was me. That was you. So cool.
Is that
Oh,
Discord?
wait, no.
That looks like Discord.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow.
I don't think you're Discord. I think
While
you would.
using the game chat feature,
I think you would
your
have to
voice is
obligate.
recognized by a microphone built into the
I think by obligation, if you are Discord, you have to call it Discord. Did they make their own Discord?
system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. Alright, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature
That sounds really cool. It's not gonna stop it capturing the voice of anyone else in the room. So, interesting.
in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
That is really cool, though. I
If you
am
open
very
the chat menu and turn
happy
on
about
game
this.
screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
It would be nice.
Above
I
that
don't know.
wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I
Wall.
know where you are. Wait. Okay.
Is this just me, or did they say wall a lot?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
I
like
could
this.
see.
like your pose.
I could see the
On the
costumes
right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's
be
an
something
additional
that you're
button.
gonna unlock.
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait,
Nice.
actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Okay.
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen
How close
and
do you
video
have to
chat
be?
while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
If I put
Here's
this
how
on
it
the
looks
living
from
room
just the
TV,
camera feed.
There you go.
that's pretty far away from.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed
Ooh,
like this.
I like that.
Oh,
okay.
No, wait.
That looks good.
Go left,
That's
go
good.
left.
Oh, wait,
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this
I
way.
like that for people you know.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely,
Yeah.
including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
They definitely learned their lesson that they try to have this on a phone app. To have us completely have a separate thing from the console to communicate with other people in the 21st century, I would rather, and I think everyone else did, use Discord, call them, or none of the above. opposed to doing the app, which, mind you, out of the 7 years, 8 out of the 8 years that the Nintendo Switch was out, I could be wrong because I have not looked at the app in a very long time. I am pretty sure that there's only, out of the entire library of the Nintendo Switch 1, there was only, 2, 3 games that you were able to chat with people?
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
Okay, wait a second. So it's on a stand. I was wondering, now that I get a closer look at it, I was wondering if it was like a stand that I can like bend the camera, like the whole stick was like bendable. So like if I have it on a TV and I have it up above, I can kind of aim it downward a little bit. But it looks like that's a holder, and I can just kind of pop it out. I'm not sure. Oh, so it connects to the top.
Which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
It connects to the top. Why is there not a
A
USB
Nintendo Switch
on the
Online
back?
membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat,
You would have to have a membership. Yeah, that makes sense.
it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
For less than a year.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different
Oh, that's
settings can
nice.
be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
That's good. That's nice.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
I always like
On Nintendo
parental
Switch,
controls
even if you just have one
as an
game,
option,
you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a
not
friend
force
and play
them.
together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems
Get
using
out!
just one game with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
That is
Game Share
fantastic.
also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Wait, is this online or is
Game
this
Share
like
can
in
only
person?
be used with compatible games.
I
This
wonder-
feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you
I just saw it. I just saw on the bottom. I just watch. Look at the bottom of the screen. Effect added.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch
Don't
2
get mad
system itself.
if you get yourself a Nintendo Switch 2,
Please take
and
a
when
look.
you put it in, you're like, it doesn't make the same noise.
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
The system's thickness remains the same.
that's nice. High definition.
With approximately double the pixels compared to
Bigger
Switch,
square.
you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Yeah, homie, that's not a huge difference, but that was super zoomed in.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for
120.
smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Probably docked.
The
It
LCD
probably-
screen is more vivid and supports HDR.
All
providing
of
more
this
contrast
probably
between
gets
light and dark areas of the images.
lowered when it's handheld to
The
preserve
all-new
battery.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
Yeah,
Strong
baby.
magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Oh,
Detach
interesting.
your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Those would have to be really strong
The SL
magnets, really.
and SR
'cause-
buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
I don't care if they're larger. Come here. Come closer. Come closer. I don't care if they're larger. What I care about, and I'm sure everyone else cares, that there's no drift. People supposedly as powerful as a PS4 Pro, which is pretty great. In Nintendo terms, that is fantastic. In real world terms, that's crazy. But I'm not holding Nintendo really against it because they've never been huge on graphics. Like this thing has to be digitally performing as like in a strength capacity. This is a horrible analogy. Strength capacity to pull a truck. You know what I mean? It's never been super. They're like, hey, if we make the games that are good, entertaining, bam, cool. Mainly because we probably have 2 more years. I'll say 2027. The next generation of consoles, like the PS6, the next Xbox, I believe that's where they're kind of expected to be released. So that'll be, if this is as powerful as a PS4 Pro, in 2 years there's going to be a PS6. So that's going to be 2 years. I'll say a generation and a half. No. 2.5? Yeah. I say half because there's a Pro and then there's like the regular one. So the Pro like dishes out bigger graphics. What was I talking about before? The Joy-Con drift. I have a few Joy-Cons where as soon as I like plug it in, that's my character. Either I think moving or like looking. And I can't stop it. Like I'll try to move it, but like moving to the right, I'm like, but the left is like, hey. The other day when we were playing Echoes of Wisdom, oh, you could back up. That's, come on, 6 feet. When we were playing Echoes of Wisdom, I can't use my Pro Controller anymore because it has a drift. It has a drift. Anyways, It's a hard topic because who's gonna be the next gen? 8K, 12K gaming. I heard somewhere about like as far as televisions and monitors and all that, and we have 4K. We have access to 4K, but a lot of I think a lot of gamers like they got data from I think from Steam that a lot of people have preferred 1080p because I think it's like 1080p and then 4K. I'm not fully sure. I've never been one that I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I love Nintendo to death. I don't know why I did that. They're still alive. But so I've never been honed in on the amount of pixels. My eyes are not trained to see a difference of like, oh, that's going at 42 frames per second. I don't know. I guess you could see a drop when it goes from like 60 to 20. Yeah, you could see a drop. But they were saying like it may be a very long time before 8K. So like 4K has to be like such a common choice. Like almost everyone's using 4K. Yes, there's an option for 4K, but like everyone has to be using 4K. And then it'll be like 8K is that luxury? Like, ooh, I'm over here using 8K. Just like how TVs started having that 3D, like, ooh. It's a hard topic because what's gonna be next gen 8K, 12K gaming? Drifts, biatch for sure. Yeah, especially when your controllers, what was 60, 70 bucks for the Joy-Cons, and I can imagine that these are not going to be any cheaper. 1080p is ideal for performance, and yeah, exactly. Do we even see in 16K 200 frames per second? I think so. I think we observe. I think the human eyes observe a lot of pixels. I could be wrong. Let me look. Let me look. Ooh. Ugh. How many pixels can the human eye see? That doesn't help. That doesn't help me at all. oh, there we go. Okay. What resolution can the human eye see? That's no, that doesn't help me. How do I? Uh, it says the human eye has about 576 megapixels resolution. What does that mean, people? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm not trying to spend too much on a. Even if it's possible, the average person is too dummy dumb to comprehend it. We're slow. Hey, listen, I get it, but yeah, just like I said, the I'm over here not, dude. We've been live for 44 minutes, roughly. At least I see the timer on TikTok. We're only 14 minutes, and I'm chatting up a storm. Mouse controls, baby.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be
That's
used
what it,
as a mouse.
it
to
was
play with
hinted. It was
compatible
chatted
games.
about.
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support
Both
mouse
of them.
controls.
Improved
By
speakers.
adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Built-in mic for easy
It has
voice
a
chatting.
built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
Whoa, what was the bottom? Internet Nintendo Switch Online membership sold separately, and Nintendo account required for online features, including game chat. Not available in all countries. I think that's legally. I think that's a legal thing.
It has a built-in microphone.
Terms and game chat requirements apply.
So you
Yeah, I
can
think
voice
that's like
chat
a
with
legal
friends
thing where
anytime via game chat.
game
It also
noise
uses
voice.
noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Okay.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Guys, am I about to get a headset specifically for the Switch? Maybe I don't. I
Place
heard
your
that
Nintendo
perfectly.
Switch 2
Wait. You don't get to sneak that by me. Is that the character selection screen for Mario Kart? Yeah, that's Mario Kart because I see the route symbol for like a state route.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
Yeah.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
You can
It's
charge from
handy
there,
for
right?
connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal
shit.
storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch,
Oh,
for
shit.
storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
Okay, that's good.
Use the
4K support. Oh my god. What?
Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution.
Okay. Oh, they don't have the USB anymore. That's wild. I guess they're like, we need to make room for this stuff. That's crazy. So you can't. Yeah, a lot of the times, like the USB in the back was used for, I think, a charger stand for your controllers.
For compatible games. HDR is
I also just noticed it's curved, and I like it.
also supported in TV mode.
I don't like that whiteness. TV resolution 720 10. Oh, okay, cool. So there's 1080p. Then there's 1440, 2160, which is 4K. What the hell is WQHD? Fan ventilation for powerful
The
cooling.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna hear it.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Some Nintendo Switch game. Oh, excuse me. Some Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with the Switch 2. I could only imagine the only games that are not compatible are the games that specifically relied on. I have a controller right here. That specifically relied on certain mechanics, like the AR. Oh, I still have the green screen effect. Woo. The AR scanner. Probably something else, but stuff that mechanically and functionality wise is not capable. Like, they chose not to include it in the new controllers, so that makes sense.
As well as compatible.
If not, there's no
Nintendo
reason
Switch
why
games.
it shouldn't work.
Physical and digital games are supported.
Dude, we're 17 minutes. We gotta let it play.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Oh!
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
I like that.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
If you have the PS5, this reminds me of the Astro Boy game that was included, like the little demo game that was included in the PS5. I played for a little bit, and it showed like the history, the past controllers, and a lot of the gimmicks were stuff that the new PS5 controller can do. That's what this reminds me of, and not the Astro Boy like full game. It just came free, bundled in, just a little hardware demo. Like everything included. Like, it'll tell you about the touchpad on the front, the motion control, all that. This is nice.
Game.
If this is included in the Switch too, then that would be great. Great little here. Learn the system. It's like a interactive visual manual. Like, you'll add a manual into the box most likely. Probably. But this is a nice little, hey, learn the system that you just got for Christmas, for your birthday, that you spent your hard-earned money for.
A lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as
Paid? A paid digital game? That better be like $10. That better be $10. That is an interactive manual for the system. It should be included, Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Oh.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Does it still taste bad?
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Express cards, ooh. If I was transported to a horror game, would I choose Resident Evil, Silent Hill, or Evil Within? As I've only played one Resident Evil game, and it was mortifying because my wife got shot and my baby got torn to pieces, I say not Resident Evil. The other ones, I don't know. I think I saw Silent Hill. Is that the one where there's a person with like the metal triangle head? I don't know. I am not well educated in those games to really make Resident Evil, Silent Hill, or Evil Within. I don't know. Oh, a friend of mine, he loves horror games. So maybe he would be more inclined to know more. It just had, family-wise, Resident Evil really was messed up. It was the Village, I believe. That was the one that we played on stream.
They're a different type of SD card and will make...
What was that? Remember when Wii came with the free sports game? The Wii Sports? Yes. That was the most sold game on the Nintendo Wii.
Data transfers
Why? Because it came free with it.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will
and it was
not
great.
be compatible.
It was great.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature.
That's
With
good.
this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day
June 5th,
when you all
man.
get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
One of the things that I did look ahead was when the pre-order was.
Now, broadly speaking,
because
Nintendo
I would have
Switch 2,
like
you can
headed
play
over
3
to
types of games.
right after work to try
The
and
first
figure out
type
about
is
oh,
Nintendo
3
Switch
different
2
kinds of games.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Wait, what's the third one? Nintendo
The second
Switch
type is
2,
compatible games
Nintendo
that were
Switch
released
1.
on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
I see the cameras are involved.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out
a camera accessory, not the camera accessory. Does that mean, I don't know. Would I be able to use any camera? Or is that software specific to the camera that's coming with the Switch 2? Like, would I be able to use like a spare little $20 camera or whatever and then plug it in?
Updated modes.
It would have to be
First
USB-C since
mode.
there's no USB.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
With a single camera.
You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and
so it acknowledges the 4 different people.
Or 4 friends can take the party online.
It might just be the Switch camera.
Up next, it's Bowser Live.
Especially if it recognizes that.
Team wins.
Unless it's
Bowser will bring
an
you
internal
on stage too. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
That's,
Guide
oh my gosh,
that's
that's so Connect-like.
And compete in other mini games.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Connect
Finally,
for the Xbox.
Take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Because if that was for the Wii, you would have like your controller
down enemies
on your head.
The bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
Oh. Okay. And this is also part of the Jamboree?
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Oh. But what if I already...
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
How much would that
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition
So that's
games.
basically a DLC upgrade? Hey, look at that. Nintendo Switch 2
Nintendo Switch
Edition.
2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Ooh.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service.
The Nintendo Switch Online app will be renamed to the Nintendo Switch app in late May 2025. Just in time for the game to be released.
That's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Whoa, what was that?
Specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2.
Voice memories, navigation, my play data, to show the statistics, global play data, daily bonuses. You can get daily bonuses unless it's telling you stuff that you can get for free within the world on like a daily stuff. Photo studio, item sharing, auto build
Two editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
It's a GPS. Oh my god.
Or
I
you can
love
share
that.
your creations
I
using
love
QR
that.
code.
Please, please include that into the Mario Kart. Do a GPS in the Mario Kart.
And send them
Makes
to another
sense.
player to create in their game.
Oh, that makes sense. The game has been out long enough that if you're actively like just messing around in the game,
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I never got around to finishing the game.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land,
Life.
you'll be able to
So.
enjoy an additional story exclusive to the
This was
Nintendo
a fun
Switch 2
game.
edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Oh, you have added stuff now too? Oh, you're gonna
This
show
story takes place in the Forgotten Land after
Yes.
being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Is this after the game?
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's
Like
new
post
adventure.
game?
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch
There it
and a
is.
Nintendo
Look
Switch
at
2
her.
edition.
Look at her. Look at her go.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Oh, I'm sure people would love that.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Wow.
Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Okay.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can
Good.
enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced
Good. So
resolution
it
and
should
frame
look
rates.
as crisp as a freshly fried potato
The
chip.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both
It
physical
should
and
look
digital versions.
Hopefully.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a
Sexy
game,
Suit
you can play
Samus.
the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Only for those? Not the
Next,
Pokemon?
I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Marvel Rivals. That'd be some shit, though. Is this a DJ game? Nope. Oh my gosh. She's clapping. Drag Drive? Mark. Oh, yep. Sarah Henry Kaido. That was nice. Paraplegic Party. Hey, that's nice. You can straight up wave and be like, hey, I'm open. I'm sorry, what? Stop. I'm sorry. Did he do like a
In
720
Drag and Drive,
spin?
you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively
dunk?
pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next,
What?
here are some games from
That
our
looks
publishing and
crazy.
development partners
That
linked to
looks
Nintendo
nice.
Switch 2.
Will I get it? Probably not.
I have long observed the lands between.
Just like I never.
This world is in dire need of repair.
As far as I'm aware of, Elden Ring. I never played. I played the demo of ARMS, so I never really got deep into it. So. Elden Ring. Wow.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord.
Thanks for the likes. Tarnished edition. From
Hey,
Software.
I'm Greg Kasabin from Supergiant Games.
Yeah.
Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the
How am I
ends of
streaming
the
without 1,000
getting to know
followers?
dozens of characters from Greek myth
On
in a
TikTok,
story that reacts to
I
every
met
setback.
someone at
It's
TwitchCon.
the kind of game you can.
I met someone at TwitchCon that this was earlier on with. This was a few years ago with TikTok streaming. They wanted more people to stream, and I think that's what she said. But she gave me a QR code that I don't remember. I think she showed me a QR code. I scanned it, and I was put into a list, not immediately activated, put into a list to wait to get activated, to be able to stream live. I don't know if I never tried it that I'm aware of on my phone, but I am able to with the TikTok Studios application, the TikTok Live application on the computer. Ah, thank you, Yash. So I was blessed to be able to go live without that 1,000 follower requirement.
For more about Hades 2, later this year.
Would I still like to get to that 1,000 follower mark? Yeah, but who knows what the future of this app will be in America. Regarding versions that will be in the stand. Oh, okay. Street Fighters. Interesting. Amiibo. And a bunch of Amiibo cards. Okay.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed.
What?
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money.
Yeah.
I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
Cheaper than the other consoles, though, so.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a
at least I must, yeah.
To destroy all humanity.
I can't imagine it's too much. I haven't really seen much of the price yet.
I'll tear you apart!
All children
If you want
bring
that.
hope to our lives.
It is.
Don't they?
We'll get there. We'll get
Hey,
there.
this
I
is
haven't.
Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
I
I'm
missed
super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo
I
Switch
missed a
2.
direct earlier
The game
today
is a
because
story
I
about
was
friendship.
working.
You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together,
But
they get
aside
trapped
from
in their
that,
own
that
stories.
you said
It's up
about
to
the
you and your
price,
friend to help them break
don't
free.
don't
Let me tell
spoil
you this,
anything else
if
that
you like
hasn't
It Takes Two,
shown
you
up
will
yet.
love this one, trust
I
me.
haven't.
And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, We're bringing fans
Please
together
and thank
across
you.
the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're
I don't
excited
care.
to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving.
Is that being a
on
little
the
too
Nintendo
honest?
platform. EA Sports.
I
It's
don't
in
care
the
much
game.
about the sports games. I've never been
Hi, I'm Alan Tu
an
from
active
Avalanche
fan.
Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world
I won't
transitions,
get that. I won't get this on
you'll be
the
immersed in the Wizarding
Switch
world like never before.
too, because I got
And
it
the new mouse
on
controls on
a
Switch 2 give you
pretty
even
big
more ways
sale
to experience the adventure.
on the computer. So
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
yeah, I got that on the. Oh boy. It's so freaking hyped for this one. Played the first one, and it was an amazing mecha game. Oh, that one game with the mech suit. I never played it. Nora. Wow. She's skating on a. Oh, a few moments later. Bikini Bottom. Whoa.
Hello, this is
Surf's
Christian
up.
from IO Interactive.
That's
We
wow.
are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Never played a Hitman game, but hey.
As the
Cool.
best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Okay. Who? Who was it? Who was it? Austin Powers. Come on, Austin Powers. Come on. Never mind.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Gotta aim high.
The story of light
gotta
and
aim
sound
high and
in
dream
our
high.
veins is reborn.
Music composer Revo.
Bravely
What is this?
Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Thanks for the like, guys.
Enjoy your adventure
I
with
appreciate
upgraded
it.
features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Okay,
Square
we're making
Enix
progress. I'm not
presents
pausing
the
as much
fantasy RPG,
as we did near the
Bravely Default
beginning.
Flying Fairy HD Remastered.
There was a lot to talk
Set
about
for
the
Oxendark as a
when they were
warrior
showing
of
off the
once
controllers and
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表
セガ
の横山です。
Sega.
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所
Yakuza
ディレ
Zero
クターズカッ
Director's Cut.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地をめぐる争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ。
How many Yakuza games are there?
今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
She's just
We'll have more
big
games
bundle.
to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay. Oh. Triple A. That's
When the Zonai, who descended
oh, that's
from
Zelda.
the heavens,
Took a
joined
second too.
hands with the Hylians, who
Yes.
dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Is this a third game?
But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
The Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
That's Hyrule Castle?
The story leading into The Legend of Zelda Tears of the
Really is the
Kingdom.
past.
Oh, that's Warriors. Oh yeah, that's Warriors. Okay. Listen, I don't know Koei Tecmo and all that. That's... Hopefully this is canon. Like, I think Age of Calamity, well, Age of Imprisonment. So it was Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity was the connection between...
That was Hyrule
Was the
Warriors Age of
prequel.
Imprisonment.
Was the prequel to
It's being developed by Koei
Breath
Tecmo
of the
Games
Wild.
with support
And
from
then
Nintendo.
this is what's in
We hope you're
between.
looking forward to the untold story
Yeah. Yes, this is the prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, sort of.
of the
Like, I know in
imprisonment
Tears of the Kingdom, she goes back in time.
which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Like, there was parts of the game that I did get to.
And now, some news
But
about
this is when
Nintendo
she was
Switch
back in
Online.
time. Okay. Oops.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
I never got the...
Please take a look at this.
The booster, the Mario Kart thing. Because I don't... oh my gosh, it's here. Ding!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to
This was my
Nintendo
first
Switch 2.
Nintendo console.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Yes, tell
a
me.
Legend of Zelda game that looks like a
Look at that
cartoon
guy.
come to life.
Oh
in
my
cell
gosh.
shading.
What a
Controlling
time
the
that
wind
we
using a
wanted to,
mysterious baton,
for the
or set sail
channel,
on an adventure
play through
across
the
the
Legend
great
of
sea.
Zelda games.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
And I'll tell you right now,
Transcending history and the world. A tale of
Soul Calibur. Ooh! That's the one with
souls and
Zelda
swords
Link.
eternally retold. In this 3D weapons-based fighting game, each fighter
I
gets
almost
equipped
ended
with a different
stream
weapon,
just because of
and
that
Link from the
little
Legend of
slip
Zelda
up.
series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah, that's the
Experience
only
a
one
world
that
of
he
white
said.
knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
Like I was saying, I admit, I've never, to my knowledge, myself, I've never finished Wind Waker. I've never played all the way through Wind Waker. I may have seen, I've seen the game played growing up, but I don't think I myself have played all the way through Wind Waker. I think it's been a long time, bro. It's been a long time. I don't think I've actually, when we've played over at your house, I don't even remember. I don't remember that, like, the end. That's where my unsureness has been. I don't remember the end of it. So yeah, we used to chill with it. And Twilight Princess. I beat that game multiple times. Multiple times. Once, maybe twice on the regular version, and then the HD. I think so. Maybe twice on the regular. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't remember if I fully made it to the end. Wind Waker Link is in 2 other games. Smash Bros. Also, same. I haven't finished it either. You don't remember back when I cried? Okay, I remember that. When you cried because you walked in on me and him at the volcano with the dragon throwing the tantrum way up. Yeah, I remember that. That's not the end of the game. Anyways, even with the HD version, something I probably stopped me from continuing on in the game or something, but we're playing through all of the Zelda games. That is my plan. Actually, yeah, we never beat it back then, huh? Did way after, but as kids we never did. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember us beating it
30 machines
then,
put it all
but
on the line in death-defying races.
On my own
Featuring the series
playthrough
first,
of it,
machine customization and
I
story
never
mode,
got around
get
to
ready
it.
to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer,
They showed Wind Waker.
can play
It'd be
together
nice
locally
if
or online.
It'd be nice if Twilight
Enjoy
Princess
these classic games
was
with
part of
clearer
it,
image
but
quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also
I'm not
check the
gonna-
controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I'm not gonna pressure it too much. So
more titles will be added in the future.
Oh, Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, I have the 3 like Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, that big 3 bundle from the Mario game. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Super Mario Strikers. Woof. The memories. Luigi's Mansion, and I see Pokemon Coliseum poking through. Nintendo GameCube was my first actual Nintendo console, and I loved it. Supposedly, it was a horribly sold console, but come closer. Get over here. I ate that a little bit closer. Shit up. The GameCube was my shit. So much, it was a little bit into the life cycle. I want to say maybe a year or 2 into the Wii until I got it. Things were different as a kid, you know? I'm not the one buying the game. It was all up to the adults to for Christmas. Now with my own money, I'm like, that's my own prerogative to get stuff on release. And then open the box and then you sniff in the box just that's a problem. To get that feel. The Pokemon games, Luigi's Mansion. Ooh! Such orgasmic nostalgia. Yeah, etc. Chibi Robo, I remember it. Never played it. I remember it was a thing. Luigi's Mansion. Ooh!
Nintendo games.
Now it's not gonna have such a huge list of stuff though, but
Cube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library,
Nintendo Switch Plus expansion pack membership sold separately, and Nintendo account are required. Membership auto-renews after initial term of the then current price unless canceled. Not available in all countries. Internet access required for online features. Terms apply. Nintendo.com/purchase terms.
coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, launches the same day as the
Yes,
hardware's
you
release.
never finished them either.
And
No.
a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
That's nice.
The Nintendo GameCube controller.
So I may not get a Pro controller right away. I never did for the Switch until years later. Probably if I get tired of using the Joy-Cons for certain games, I might eventually get I might get a Pro controller. I am more likely to get the GameCube controller than the Pro controller. If you get what I'm saying? I'm more likely to get that.
Available for Nintendo Switch Online members.
Why are you saying it's exclusively available for the Switch Online members? Like when I go to purchase it, I gotta like prove that I am a Nintendo Switch Online member. I can only imagine it's only gonna work for that and maybe Smash Bros.
Will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar
like
with the
Smash
games
Bros. Ultimate
or
from the
haven't played them
Switch.
before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm not gonna lie, I barely even like touched any
let's
of
see some more games from our publishing
the virtual
and development
stuff.
partners.
Barely. Oh! I have no idea what this is. Deltarune. Never played. Dude. Yes, I loved playing Kirby's Air Ride on the GameCube. That was awesome. Super chaotic. Super chaotic. Oh, I missed that. That game was fun.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild
it was
enemies
just
and outrageous weapons.
I don't even remember if there was like a consensus like story or something with that. We just messed around.
We'll be showing a lot of the game in the months
Yeah,
ahead.
it had sort of open world.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Sorry, Sid Meier's. They just showed a Borderlands 4.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
I don't
Civ 7
care for
launches
this
on
game.
the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse
I'm
controls
sorry?
on Switch 2. News from 2K.
Hi, I'm
I
Lionel
skipped
Gates.
over it.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
I'm sorry,
Our
guys.
final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh!
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
I don't.
Four kids find this old tattered man.
Hey.
Off they went armed with
I don't know what
nothing
this
but
is.
youthful enthusiasm
Let's
and a
see.
profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering.
Four kids stranded.
Slaves and trades.
Collect materials.
Awesome!
Get crafty.
Hook, line, and
Go
sinker.
fish.
Tastes
Cook and
amazing,
eat.
doesn't it?
To power up and climb.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next
You know
up,
what would be
the
cool
top.
if Grounded.
Ha! Nicely done.
What was that? I was watching the actual live, and it was around here that the stream froze for like 10 minutes.
Well,
Oh
that's
no,
everything.
really?
Let's set sail. This time,
To still hear all the audio, but the visual froze? That sucks.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, I can imagine chat was going nuts.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
Ooh.
now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Oh, that looks
You can
nice.
expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Oh. Ah. Astronaut. Is this Astronaut 2? Or is this like a update to Astronaut? I'd imagine it's Astronaut 2. That looks... We never got really deep into Astronaut, but... There was never creatures. Starseeker, an astroneer, not astronaut.
Hello, my name is
An astronaut is what they are.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo
Astroneer
for the first time.
Expeditions.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks
I'd
to
imagine
Nintendo
it's
Switch
more
2,
of
you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go.
I know you guys are saying that the Switch 2 is more powerful than the Switch. But you really think it'll handle Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition? That's a tough pill to swallow. I don't know.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover.
I think you would have to unanimously
when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo
lower
Switch 2
things
in
down.
launch day.
Maybe I'm underestimating the
スクエアエニックスの浜口で
system.
す。
Square Enix. Oh.
任天堂
I know,
スイッチ
I
2で
know, I know.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイク
Final
インターグレ
Fantasy.
ードを
Yeah,
発
I
売
know
いたし
there's a
ます
lot of people who are
本
big.
作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て
I think it came out for PS5.
新しい FF7 を
Like it was
体験
released for the PS5.
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズ
Hopefully,
にぜひご期待ください。
after all the shit that Cyberpunk 2077 got, hopefully, if they're like, hey, another console, hey, we can. They lost a lot of money from like refunds. It did, but released before. Oh, okay. I know there's a lot of Final Fantasy like fans. I never actively played through Final Fantasy. My only exposure to Final Fantasy was through Kingdom Hearts. So do we still got 12 minutes? 13 minutes? Oh shit, Path of the Goddess. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I know I've heard murmurs that people are like wondering what about this next one. Goodnight Universe. I'm a baby. 2 Point Museum, not the 2 Point Hospital. Wild Hearts S. Is that like a Monster Hunter? And is the S or oh wait, is the S like for Switch? Spider-Man! Outlaws. Okay. Fast fusion. Come on. Come on, Direct. Wow me. Wow me. Make me say wow. God damn. Come on. Reanimal. That looks nice. Wow. God damn. Fortnite's coming up. I'm not surprised. I'll also not be surprised if they, on the next one, they're like, Minecraft is coming. Honestly, Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer was not on my bingo card to come after Fortnite. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's crazy. The Fortnite with mouse control? People will go nuts over that. Professor Layton and the new world of Steam. Tamagotchi, or Tamagotchi as the guy said at Plaza. Human Fall Flat 2. Human Fall Flat's a fun game. It looks like they put a lot of like different physics, mechanics in there.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Yes, you have.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
Please take a look.
No problem. Come on, wow me. Oh shit, he's dead. He's dead. Oh. They just showed the guy. They just showed the guy. What? Where did that hand come from?
You my blood.
I give you my blood. I give
you my life.
My life. I give you my life.
A wheel.
Turn a wheel?
And transport him to a night of moonlight.
Oh.
To humanity's very dusk.
Is this a already established like franchise? I don't know what's happening. What does that mark? I feel like I should be. You're saying here we go? From Software? I don't know. Should I be like freaking out? This seems dark. Is this Devil May? No. Cathedral. Catholicism. The reign of cable. I instantly was able to call out the devs behind this one from Software. From what software? Look at that guy! He has a snoot. He has a little snooter. I saw that. Hey. Oh. What is this game? Oh! Oh. Spoiler? I wanted to see him like Descent. Oh. Is this like a, what, like a Bloodborne? A Born game?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon.
2-player?
As befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
From Software, the makers of Dark Souls franchise. Well, I can see it. Armored Core franchise and Elden Ring. Yeah, I see the aesthetics here. That looks like a street, like a Tekken fight. That looks interesting. So those ridiculously hard games where you're gonna die a lot. The Dusk Bloods. Okay. Oh my god. He has an earring. Look, the little guy, he's napping. Oh. You're probably jack pumped with arcanic energy.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
Yes. Brand new game, okay. So it wasn't
We'll be
already
publishing
a
a
thing
creator's
from...
voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki,
Is it
will
Nintendo
share more
exclusive?
details about the game. So please check it out when it's
Wow.
available.
That's cool.
That's all from our
That's
publishing and
actually
development partners.
That's pretty good for
We'd like
Nintendo
to
to
thank
snag
the
a.
developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who
Thank-
prepared footage for this presentation.
Thank you guys. Okay.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch 2.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
You got 6 minutes. Wait. What is it? Show me what you got. That's Smash. There's no way it's Smash. As Kirby. It's Kirby. Come on. Come on. That baby's old, but she can still run. No. It is. It is. Oh, the only time that the star had a thruster. There they are. Oh my god. That was a takeout box. Kirby Air Ride is back, baby. 2? Yeah, 2. Riders. Kirby Air Riders. Director. Masahiro Sakurai. 2025.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago,
Yeah, it
is
did.
a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by
my
Masahiro
God.
Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
It gave like Smash Bros vibes at the beginning. Those rocks with eyes freak me out. This is, I don't know why I'm getting like Mario Odyssey vibes from this. Poker chump. Is this Donkey Kong? There's monkeys. Oh yeah, that's Donkey Kong. With those dark bags around his eyes. From the movie design, I guess. Look at him go. Okay. A lot of gold, I see. Dude, are you just demolishing through the world? That was cool. That was sick, actually. What? Ooh, the banana. He has a grill. Bonanza. Dude, it gives off July 17, 2025. Okay, so it's not a title, not
That was a brand new 3D platforming
a
action
release
game
game,
starring
but
Donkey
hey.
Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Ooh. It
With
gives
incredible
off
strength,
Odyssey
smash
vibes.
through enemies,
right?
walls,
Am I crazy?
the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
What else do you have?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Oh boy, June 5th.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm gonna be out of
as well
state
as
during
a
that
bundle
week,
that includes
so-
a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
It's so crazy that you're having that demo, that interactive manual game as a purchasable separate game. If it shouldn't be, it should be included like the Wii Sports. And if it is separate, it $10. $20 tops. No more than $20. $20 is already a lot that I can imagine.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. No, thank you, Nintendo. And that's it. Oh my gosh, so much. Game chat. Okay, so the next 2 days, they're really gonna talk about the stuff in the treehouse. And I don't think there has been a treehouse live since E3. So that's crazy. I have to really pee. And I know we've been live for 2 hours-ish. If you guys want to talk more about this console with me, feel free to message me on Twitter. Like, send me a tweet, tag me. I'm more than welcome, happy to talk about it. But I'm excited. The system comes out on a day that I'll be out of state, which sucks. But I'll have to see whether, and we're driving there, so hey, if I can snag a pre-order but around where I'll be, that'll be fantastic. That'll be cool. That'll be sweet. I'll be able to play it on the car ride, like passenger side. But if not, I'll have to wait until I come back that weekend. So I really gotta go pee. Love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.